Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make a 3.75 inch Missy figure. Now obviously to start with, here's my figure. This is just the Princess Leia from Return of the Jedi. It's a very old figure, it's probably, I don't know, 80s something. So obviously the detailing on it isn't that good. If I start off to review the figure, it doesn't really look anything like Princess Leia. But the hair is perfect for Missy, I think. Probably need to make it slightly darker, possibly. Obviously, the body's like the bounty hunter sort of outfit. What I do like about this, though, is the thing on the wrist. If I paint that dark brown, I can turn it into the vortex manipulator we've seen her wearing in Series 9. And the black boots. Hasn't got a heel, not a proper heel, but when I put the dress down, black boots, which is perfect. Also, if I put it next to my Peter Capaldi, 12th Doctor, it looks about the same height, because her head goes at his ear. So, because Capaldi's quite tall, I think the height works, so I'm not going to be cutting down the legs and putting them together. Now, usually what I'll do when I get a figure and I custom them, I would put them in the boiling water and let them expand the plastic so I can pop off the head, pop off the arms and pop off the legs. That way I don't have to get the paint in the wrong places. I can't do that with this figure because this figure isn't the same type of plastic as you get nowadays. It's solid plastic. So that's it. That's the full figure. So I'm going to have to really ignore this head. Now, if you're going to do this yourself, you only have to get a Princess Leia figure, any Star Wars female figure, and it would probably work. I recommend, because this is a Return of the Jedi Princess Leia, and the hair sculpt is perfect, so I recommend any Princess Leia from Return of the Jedi would work quite well, but I can imagine a Padme or something like that would also work. So anything you can get your hands on eBay. I spent £2.50 on this figure, which is really good. And it came today, so I thought I'd do this. Of course, I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know how well it'll turn out, but I thought I'd show you as I make it. So to start with, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sand down all the features I don't need. Now, obviously, you've got these features on the side of the legs that I probably wouldn't need, but because the dress is going to go over this part anyway, I'm not going to worry about that. But this part is going to be slightly visible, so I'm going to have to get rid of all these bits on the arms. Obviously, that height there, because the dress sleeve needs to come to about here, up to the vortex manipulator. So I'm going to have to file that down so it's level with the arms, or possibly slightly off, and sand this bit down here. To do this, I'm going to be using a pot, so then the stuff I sand off doesn't go everywhere, and obviously a bit of sandpaper. I don't know what type of sandpaper you're meant to use for this. For me, it's just sandpaper. So cue the time lapse. And there we go, all sanded. I think I've done the best I can. Still see a bit of detailing there, but you can see it is sanded down. I've done the arms reasonably well. Does look a bit, another little bit there, and take off. But I think I've done okay. I can probably paint it between there and there, and it would look fine. Obviously, I'm going to build up the shoulders anyway. I think once it's painted the colour, it should look okay. Unfortunately, the nose and bits of the hair were not, so I'm probably going to repaint the hair now. Now, the next thing to do is to model on the extra little bits of stuff, so the skirt and the jacket and the shoulders and things. With that, to do that, I'm going to use my trusty green stuff. So that means clearing out all this from the pot and getting myself some water. So here we go. Got my water. So let's get my green stuff. There we go. Oh, that's probably a good amount to start with. That's what you want to do. You want to get it. Some Games Workshop. It's by the counter. He's always by the counter. So you just want to mix it together like this, making sure it's fully wet all the time, because if it gets dry then it hardens, because that's the properties of it. So there we go, it's green now. So what we're going to want to do first is we want to do the skirt. Oh. Because the jacket and everything else goes on top, it has to be skirt first. So you want to flatten this out as much as you can, because it's not going to be very thick. We don't want it to be very thick. It's quite a long skirt. Because I don't want holes in it like that. But that's probably the right length. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it back in the water. Lift the arms up. So out of the way. So everything's going to need to be attached to the top part of the body. Mould that together, a bit more water. Mould that like that. And bring it together like that. I think that looks pretty good. Oh no! But that's okay, that could be fixed. I don't think there's going to be any movement in terms of articulation on the legs after this. But that does look pretty good. So get a bit more green stuff just to cover up this area here. Or not, actually. Nope, it looks like a tear. I'm going to have to get more stuff eventually anyway, so. Little Play-Doh knives I got here to. This is actually quite a bit of it, so I'm just going to mix that again together. What I done while I was mixing this bit here was I shoved her in the water because I didn't want her skirt to fully dry. So there we go, very, very tiny bit that I'm just going to shove over the top and mix in. Smooth together. So this is attached to the leg anyway, so obviously you don't want to move the legs around too much while it's drying. You might want some sort of tool to smooth everything down. They do offer you one at the Film Planet, and I do have, no sorry, Games Workshop, and I do have it on the side, but just going to use it. So here we go, skirt done. This is probably what I'll go with now. It's already started to harden a bit. So next of all, I need to do the jacket. So I did mix myself a bit more green stuff. So I think I'm going to split this. Sorry about that, I was finding it difficult being able to do it over the top of the camera. But this is what I've got so far. So I haven't put the collar on yet, but I've got the jacket on. I think I've done okay on that. And here we are, it's all put together. Sorry I keep jumping, but it's quite difficult to do, like I said before. So now I'm going to leave that to dry, which will take quite a while, because it needs to make sure it's fully dry to be hardened before I then paint it. I might do a bit more to the hair, but I'll show you me painting it in a bit. So here we go, my Missy is now dry. I did add on a bit more to the hair, like I said I might. So now we want to paint it. So we need some red. All the paints are from Games Workshop. I'm going to need some blue, because that's going to mix up our purple, but because I'm going to do the Series 9 dress, I'm also going to be grabbing myself a little bit of white. And to do the black detailing, to do it finely enough, I'm actually going to be using black marker pen, because that actually works best. So let's get mixing. Now this is the colour I've gone for. I advise not using very much red at all, using quite a bit of blue and a little bit of white just to make it lighter, and hopefully that'll be enough to cover it. So I'm going to cue the time lapse again. Okay, so I've done the purple. Now I need to do the hair, which is going to be brown, which I forgot to tell you about earlier, sorry. But in Series 9, she actually has a lighter brown hair than she did in Series 8, so I'm just going to go straight for the brown and not bother making it darker. So again, cue the time lapse. Next, we've also got another little bit of brown for the vortex manipulator here, and I've got to do a little bit of white for the shirt bit there. As you can see, it's nearly done, so I just need to add my little bits of detailing in the pen. So, see, I already made the indent. Ready to do the rim. Around the entire dress. And it goes all the way around this collar like this. And of course, what else you got is your pockets. Like that, which again I already done the indent for. There and there. And I'm just going to do a little bit. One last thing that I think will make it a lot better. It's my gold Sharpie. One very, very tiny dot. You have our 3.75 inch Missy figure. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope you have fun making your own if you make one yourself. Please share if you do, and comment if any improvements you think I may have on making this. And please subscribe for more videos coming soon. I may show you how to sculpt yourself a dream crab soon, which would be fun. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.